Sup Shredders, my name is Logan aka Spiderhandz and welcome to SP Reviews, where today we get ourselves a track from an artist named Jay Hardy and Cooler Ruler, who is the producer on this single. It's titled Bloody Water. If we switch over to here, this track is off of the upcoming collaboration titled Moon Juice between these two, so it'll be exciting to hear how these guys sound in unison. Let's listen to this track from start to finish and hear what we think. I'm liking that really kind of bright sequenced kind of synth there. The melody's really dope. It's really interesting. Kind of catches you off guard with just how in your face it is, but at the same time, it's not too overwhelming. And the drums come together nicely as well.
Straight from the block, family first what they taught us. Nowadays blood barely thicker than the water. Bloody water, bloody water. Most of my love I done got it from the corner. Can't kill Abel, so why you not able to poison my bread while we eating at the table? Bloody water, bloody water. Most of my love I done got it from the corner.
It's interesting. The production's kind of cool. I'm wondering what elements have been sidechained because that kick is very prominent. I like how the vocals have been done as well. Like they're you did you double take the vocals in this? It sounds like they might have been double takes, which is cool. Nice little bit of reverb or like a repeater on them. I dig it. Bloody Water coming in with that hook. Immediately Blood Thicker. Yep, I get it. Getting straight to that point of the song after a little bit of an instrumental kind of passage to just introduce the main concept of it. It's very effective stuff.
Woke up in the morning feeling vibes of distrust. Grabbed the joint and got hoodie timmed up. Met my nigga Russ for a HI and dump. Knew him since high school, no way he'd ever front. Target was a man on the gram, little homo. Russ said he flash at in bands like a rock show. Park me his crib, got that heavy metal. I'll be rolling stones on his jewelry dress. Russ said go in, I said nigga what? He told me he would keep watch, he's staying in the truck.
Just, I hate to interrupt the story because I'm actually like sucked into it. It's interesting hearing the story of Jay get involved with this friend he's known since forever, hoping that they wouldn't betray him. I like this. It kind of the lyrics, the verse makes sense with the chorus. You can kind of imagine what it's alluding to, but you also don't want to assume, right? You don't know if there's going to be a twist in the tale. That kind of that kind of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It might even be 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the 16th kind of groove to that. There's some sort of pads in the background.
If Russ is wrong, Spielberg, I'm directing with the cannon, shooting at the extras. Went in the crib, it was quiet, that's impressive. Then I heard sirens, this is setup. Straight from the block, family first what they taught us. Nowadays blood barely thicker than the water.
Blood barely thicker than the water. Oh, damn. So he's been betrayed. The police sirens are a night. This is an interesting story. I like this. There is a little bit of an extra to this. It's cool. The storytelling is engaging. It's not too sort of like, it's not taking itself how do I say this? It's a well-rounded delivery of it. You know, a little bit of a, like with the Spielberg comments and stuff like that. There's some interesting sort of like wordplay and sort of comparisons and all that kind of stuff. I dig it. It's intelligent, it's creative. And back to that hook with the nice development. I'm getting used to the way this track has been mixed, and it makes a lot of sense to me. I dig it. It's been mastered well. It's nice and loud without any of the elements being too overwhelming. The vocals are sitting nicely in the mix.
Ran up out the crib, feeling vibes of distrust. Sirens close and there's no sign of rust. Can't believe the homie dipped salsa. Acted like my brother, shit, he deserve an Oscar. Ran about a half a mile, hid inside my wifey crib. Told me, baby, calm down, you should take a puff of this. I woke up tied up and who I see is Russ and wifey with a gun to me.
Wow. That got really heavy, didn't it? Did he get like drugged and knocked out and tied up with that's horrendous. That's horrific. What a struggle this is. The melody there, the instrumental melody, that main sort of theme is so, it sounds so neutral at first because you don't know the context, and then there's just confusion, isn't it? There is concern to it. There's various sort of emotional attributes that I put towards it on the basis that it's subjective. They come with a further understanding of what the song is about.
Keeping it a secret. Way on the DL, TLC creeping. Russ let the heat go.
Those extended kind of soft kind of pianoist kind of key harmonies in the background kind of sound sad and mournful for the trust that's been lost.
Left eye tearing, then it felt chilly. Bloody water leaking. Cain in the Bible. Firstborn son of Adam and Eve. Murdered his brother Abel over jealousy.
Oh.
Straight from the block, feeling
Oh, I get it. We're tying it to that. Okay, it makes sense. Cool.
they taught us. Nowadays,
Damn,
I barely think
that was really tight.
bloody water, bloody water. Most of my love, I done got it from the corner. Can't kill Abel. Why you not
Definitely been double tagged or maybe even triple tagged.
eating at the table? Bloody water, bloody water. Most of my love, I done got it from the corner.
This collaboration is pretty clever. Both of these artists, both these musicians obviously understand each other well. I think this is a good direction that Jay Hardy's going in. And I think that Cooler as a producer has found someone that is obviously talented enough and skilled and polished enough to be able to dance on top of what he's putting out. It's a great collaboration, and listening to this track gives me hope for the success of their future output, Moon Juice. It's going to be dope. If they continue to tell stories like this and make comparisons like this, it's going to be really successful. I think that people will enjoy hearing this side of things. There's no kind of empty moral kind of spilling or anything like that. It's experiences. I think a lot of people can sort of relate to the core kind of sort of themes of sort of like betrayal and envy and coping with like having less and not trying to lose your mind when you see someone else who's doing better than you and it doesn't seem fair, that end was obviously not a positive ending to that. I think the guy got killed, got shot, or the like. It's just, or maybe I misinterpreted the lyrics, but I think I got most of it anyways. It's well performed. And yeah, I can't really fault this release. Honestly, I can't really fault it. Looking forward to what these guys do in future. We're keeping an eye out for their upcoming release. But thank you for watching this review of Jay Hardy and Cooler Ruler. I enjoy it when the instrumentation, the orchestration is, there's like 3 or 4 different elements in here that sit well with the vocals. The rule of fourth harmonies are paid well attention to. It's the fundamentals have been applied and adhered to in a way that allows us to be successful without there needing to be any confusion about why that is. Hopefully you enjoyed listening to Bloody Water. Please do go show Jay Hardy and Cooler Ruler some support, and stay cool, stay safe, and remember support your local musicians and artists at this point in time. I haven't really spoken about the rapping of Jay Hardy, have I? That's probably very important to talk about, considering he's the main focal point here. So if you are waiting for me to talk about it, now is the time. I think that Jay is very clear with his delivery. The words came through succinctly. Again, the storytelling was interesting. The different sort of patterns of the journey were shown. It was nice to have the halfway mark with the sirens to kind of show, oh crap, this is what's happening now. I think that the sort of swagger that it was all delivered with, the confidence, but the kind of distance acceptance of it as well, kind of insinuating that maybe this is personal experience or the like that he's sort of speaking of. There's something very organic and authentic to it. I just wanted to talk about that because I think it's very important to talk about the vocalist. The technique was on display, was great. I liked the fact that we had those overdubs during the chorus and how we had that kind of one track kind of thing going on in the verse. I also like the fact that we didn't try to turn this into a contest to see how technical we can be with our rapping. There was a consistent sort of flow and rhythm to the way the words were delivered throughout the verses, which made it very easy to follow. And I think that And again, he repeated the way he sort of kind of did the clean vocal / rapping during the chorus as well. That bloody water part was repeated that whole line. Yeah, it's very impressive stuff. Covered all the basics and more. Well done. Please remember to support your local musicians and artists at this point in time, as they need the help more than all the great stuff going on in the world. Catch you next review. Spiderhandz out.